For 3 good years, we lost the record. I keep saying this all the time. The record we had here, we obtained here in Ireland. The record we obtained here was closely 10 million people, according to Deputy Health Directorate said. They obtained the same record in Germany. They obtained the same record in Germany, and we had the record here as well. And mind you, I keep saying this, some of us that don't pay attention to the history, I keep saying this, with the record we have here, which I will post it immediately after this broadcast, with the record we had here, 9 million internal refugees across Biafra land. 9 million. This did not even happen during the First World War and Second World War. There was no record saying that there was 9 million refugees in the Western world during the First World War and Second World War. But Biafrans had 9 million refugees. Almost 5,000 people facing death in days and hours. Courtesy of British and their Nigerian counterparts. One particular race, they started killing us since 1945, and they didn't have enough of it. 1967, they murdered us in numbers. Millions of us, we are starved to death. And the most painful part of it, some of us that doesn't keep even record, what they slaughtered during that time is uncountable. We are just giving you the figures that the white man, the Irish people who were on ground that time obtained. We are just giving you that record. But some of you should also put in context that after the war, all the survivors, the only few survivors left, they gave them only 20 pounds. Now I'm asking some of you that doesn't follow record. A family of 5 people who have went through the trauma of war for 3 good years, and they managed to survive. You have air, land and sea blockade still in place. You said the war was over, and you still have the air, land and sea blockade in place, and you gave them only 20 pounds to survive. A family of 5 or 6 children, or 4 children. Tell me how you can use 20 pounds to survive and feed children for how many days and weeks and months, including those ones who are sick, because these people banned all the aid workers. They removed them. The Nigerian government and British removed all these aid workers who were helping Biafrans at that time, and they gave our people only 20 pounds. Tell me, you can imagine what people who were sick within that 3 years, and how many of them died after the war. And mind you as well, Nigerian government, Nigerian army were also going house to house, picking our fathers who surrendered to the end of the war, picking them and killing them, shooting them at the close range. When they said the war has been over, they said the war were over, and they were going house to house, picking our people, killing them. The same handwriting, the same signature we have been seeing is what we are still experiencing till today. Nigerian army, Nigerian police will go to our people's house, our youth house, they will pick them, they will kill them, they will burn down the house. The same Nigerian army of 1967 up until today, the same signature, the same movement, the same behavior, they are still executing it today in the same one. They call it one Nigeria. They are calling it one Nigeria. And you still see people defending this country called Zoological Republic, one Nigeria. Look at what they have done to themselves in Olympic here. Embarrassment everywhere. Nobody wants to hear the name Nigeria, courtesy of British. And we are letting you know so that you can understand the reason why we are asking you now to sit at home. It's more easy for you, cheaper for you, also it will protect you. Just sit at home so that Biafra will come. Once in a week. Only once in a week. Because these people are coming. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu warned us a few years ago that these people are coming. Nobody believed him. He went to America, talked to our people in America. Say, look at them, they are coming. They are coming. They said some of them ask him, which passport did you use to come to America? Can you imagine? They were asking him, which passport did you use to come to America? Nnamdi Kanu, we are telling them that this army of killers, these bloodsuckers, they have returned. Your governors have given them access to come back, to come and possess the land. The reason why we lost nearly 10 million people, still up until now. These are the people, our governors, we are giving land, allowing them to come and do Ruga, allowing them to settle in Ebonyi. Look at, I don't know how many of you that have seen the video from Ebonyi. These people went in a community in Ebonyi, they massacred all of them. Nobody have seen that on the news. And I can hear people in the video, they are calling, please, can you people send ESN? We need ESN. Now they understand it. They were not looking for ESN. They were not for any security parastatal. Now they are looking for ESN because this is where they know that the only where they have their trust now. You see what we are saying? If you don't have any reason to sit at home, that's why we are telling you this, so you will know where your problem has been coming from and what to do to stop it. We have been praying, and also our leader gave us, verses to read in the Bible to pray. But I'm telling you, if you're praying without work, without a little bit work on it, that prayer is not going anywhere. You pray and you walk towards that your prayer, and that you see the manifestation. We are not here to tell you that Biafra will come and then you will be going to your work and businesses. There is a way you can contribute, and I'm telling you, the easiest way and the cheapest way to get Biafra restored is this way now, this one we're asking you to do. Are coming and they're killing with impunity. Look, just 2 days ago, yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days, where they slaughtered people. As soon as the Nigerian army attacked ESN, what happened? Few minutes later, the Fulani herdsmen came after they had pushed ESN out, and they slaughtered our people in Enugu. The same Nigerian army who attacked ESN, after the Fulani herdsmen came. Now, what would you say about that? Who do you blame on that? Can't you now see who is your enemy? But the British will not report about this. Katrina Like will not talk about this. They are seeing all these things, and I keep asking them, we are here in their country. What is going on in Nigeria? Can they be allowed, the way they are protecting Nigeria, using the blood of Biafrans to protect Nigeria? Is it the way it is in UK, United Kingdom? The way youth are being massacred, is it the same way the army and police, British police, are massacring British citizens? That is what I'm telling you guys. Our people, nobody is coming to fight this fight for us. Nobody. It is us that will fight this fight. It is us. Don't expect anybody. America will not come and fight a fight for you, and to fight Fulani herdsmen against to free you from Fulani herdsmen. So a white man from America will come and free you from Fulani herdsmen, a fellow black person, while you're folding your hand in your house, doing your businesses, because they know some of us don't understand their game. That is why they are doing what you're doing. So that person you're expecting to come from here to come and do the fight for you, so he doesn't have life, he doesn't have family, he doesn't have blood running into him. So you're expecting somebody from Western world to come and fight Fulani herdsmen that is living there with you. You'll be staring at him. Now we are doing something for you now. Support, you said no. I explain that how you want Biafra to come, how you want to get freedom, how you want the world to hear you. We are going to fight this fight for ourselves. Our fathers, they did their own. They did their own. At least some of us were born after that. We have second chance to come in this world, maybe to finish what they have started. And some of you are now watching these governors, these senators, making money out of our own blood. And this is who we call our own people, our own governors. This is who we call political elite. Look at George Obiozo giving a medal, giving an award to an army, military that slaughtered his own children. And these are the people you call elite. These are the people you think that when they come to Western world, do you think Western world would like to listen to this kind of people? This kind of criminals that allow their own the blood of their own children to be spilled on the streets of Biafra land. It is only us. We are the one that are giving these people space to do this. Nnamdi Kanu didn't do them anything. Can they come out and say tomorrow, this is what Nnamdi Kanu have done to them? This is wrong. What the bad thing Nnamdi Kanu did to them. The reason why they ganged against him. Can they come out? They were sitting there. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. His father came out and support him. His mother came out and support him. His wife came out and support him. And they decided to go and attack Nnamdi Kanu. They contributed money. It's not a white man that contributes the money. It is black man. It is even though that is British. They were the one behind. The hand is the hand of Jacob, but the voice is the voice of Esau. That is British for you. And we are not going to allow them. It's up to us. There's no need massaging words for you. There's no need trying to be polite for you here. We are telling you it is you in Biafra land that will stand up and resist these gangs of criminals that the British have stalled in place to suppress us to eternity. They are not going to stop until we stop them. British are not going to leave Biafra land. They are not going to leave Nigeria until we stop them. They are here. They don't even report what is happening in Biafra land. Can British go to the Ogoni land and report and show the pollution of that particular place? Can they go to Ogoni land and show what the world, the damage they have done in that particular area? They are not doing it. What is concerned to them is the oil, and they will use it and made their place very nice, and we are still praying. It is us that are going to resist these people, and the only way for you to resist, the only little contribution, we have not asked you now to go and carry gun. We have not asked you now to go and come out on the street and use your chest to catch bullets. We are only asking you now, stay home. Remember, answer us. Remember, COVID-19 lockdown, they lock you down for no reason, only for them to hide. See how wicked these people are. See how wicked these politicians are. The palliative they gave to you, these Southeast governors and South governors, they call themselves, according to how they divided themselves, they took the palliative and they huddle it for themselves. How wicked these people are. And tomorrow they will come out and give you 1,000 to vote for them for another 4 years. You sold your future for 4 good years just for 1,000 naira. 4 years you sold your future to these criminals. That is why they are doing what they are doing with impunity. They don't care. That is why they will sit down there, invite army. They will invite Fulani army to come and kill their own people in their own land, spill their blood in our land. Sacrilege these politicians are committing. It is time now for us to say enough is enough, to stop them, and they will not stop until we stop them. We have had enough. We have paid with our life so much that the world is speechless now. Do you know that in this country they are speechless? They said what is happening in Nigeria is horrible. I am telling you, that is what they are saying here. That is why they don't give you electricity, so you cannot see the report. Even data for you to watch what is going on internet, they don't want. They make it so expensive. 200 naira, is gone. 1,000 naira, they burn it within a few minutes. so that you will never have access to what is going on, to hear what the world is saying about Nigeria. Nigeria is a burial ground, a cemetery. That's what they call it here. And some of you don't understand. We see the reason why we are telling you this is for you to know and for you to wake up. Sit at home on Monday. Let's start from that one. And if they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are not begging them. We are not going to beg them, because the people who are the helm of affairs of this Biafra restoration are very smart and clever. We are not begging food here. We are very smart and clever, and we know where to touch them. We know that nerve vein that we will touch and Nigeria will collapse. So the thing you have to do, follow the instruction from the DOS. Onyendu is very, very smart and clever. He built this structure. He knows that a day like this might come, and the family have to march on regardless. And we are here to do that. We are here to implement that to the letter, regardless how long they hold our leader. We are going to deal with them, only for you to support. Come out and support. That's all you need. Adhere to instruction. That is all you need. And leave the rest. And then do your prayer as well. And then you see everything will be happening. Not when you pray and then tomorrow when we ask you to sit at home, you go to your business. And how much are you selling? Nothing. Let me just leave it here. I want to thank all of you for listening. Very, very important. We are not going to beg these people. We are not going to retreat. We are not going to surrender. It's a done deal. 9th of August, which is next coming Monday. Sit at home and make sure you contribute your own quota. And the other thing, if they don't, we'll bring another. We roll out and we have them series of plan of how to deal with these people. We are ready. Debt is nothing for us. We don't care about debt. We don't care. Debt means nothing for us. Debt means nothing for us. According to the Bible, some of you read, it said, "Who that loses his life or who that gives his life will find it. But he that holds his life so tight will lose it." But some of you will not read that place in the Bible, would you? We are letting you know now that we do read Bible. We know what is in there, and we are implementing it. I want to thank all of you for listening to me, and I want to thank our head of directorate for giving me the chance to talk to our people. Remain resolute and focused. Do not listen to gossip. Do not listen to fake news. IPOB platforms are here to give you what you needed to hear on a daily basis. Just tune into Radio Biafra. It's 24 hours 7. And you get every comprehensive information. Our attorneys are there bringing information for you. So forget about the zoo. The zoo don't even report their own news. Their citizens are being massacred. They are not reporting it. Nigerians are being slaughtered by the Nigerian soldier. Nigerian army and police being slaughtering the citizens. They are not reporting it. The world is watching at them. And we're also watching. There's nothing else that is going to make us to remain in that contraption. It is a whether if it's only 5, we are going to march. We are going to march. I want to thank our head of directorate for giving me that opportunity, and also you, the listeners. Remain resolute and focused. Biafra is here. Thank you very much, Mazi Nzomike. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was Mazi Azayoba, the Deputy European Rep. Well delivered and well spoken. Thank you so much. And of course, Biafrans will learn and continue to learn. We're all learning every day. We know that whatever you are asked to do is what you have to do. And of course, to this effect, Monday we stand. Ghost Town is the key. And this microphone at this juncture will be extended to Mazi. On my table right now, Mazi Nworu is the representative of the Middle East. Mazi, take up the microphone. No.
Thank you, Deputy HOD. Am I coming out clear?
You are coming out clear, loud and clear. Mazi, go ahead.
Thank you, Deputy HOD, and thank you, my comrades, for us to answer this call to make sure we are speaking to our people, to understand where we are going and what our stand are. I also use this opportunity to thank Mazi, Jonathan, and Chinedu for anchoring this program. All the anchors on Radio Biafra, they are doing a very great job. They are why we are here. They continue. It's a selfless service, and we encourage them, and we will do everything in our own capacity in terms of support to lend our voice to make sure that this gospel continue to spread around and educate our people on the way forward. But not going too far, I want to introduce myself. My name is Mazi Chinasanworo. Mazi Chinasanworo is from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Aba province. And I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as the Middle East rep and also a member of the Directorate of State. Without taking much of our time or going much, I'm just going straight to the point this evening. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The day we agreed, this is what you yearn for. The leadership hear the voice of our people who were yearning for an action, a way to demonstrate our anger towards the extraordinary rendition of our leader. Even on the 26th, most of you locked down some cities. We did not call for it. It is what you people yearned for. The leadership went through, had a series of meetings, and come up with this Ghost Monday. It is a way, it is one of the simplest things we can do to demonstrate. If you can see, the day we announced this, remember that the DSS have refused even the lawyers to meet our leader. But the moment we announce this, they give a way for our leader to meet his lawyers, the legal counsels. And since we announced this, we have nothing to hide in this struggle. Some of the politicians, their agents, they are calling and disturbing us. And I will make it very clear here. We are not politicians. We are freedom fighters. We and IPOB leadership are not politicians. And I will make it very clear for those of you running around the bodies of this politician, coming with your fake promises and all these things. We are not going to tolerate this. If anybody has something tangible to offer IPOB to take this struggle forward, you come out openly and discuss it with the leadership of IPOB. We are not going to entertain all this bedroom talk. And if you disturb us too much, we will going to mention your name on air because you have nothing to offer. You people have nothing to offer than to run to the politicians, collect peanuts, and come to disturb our telephones and disturb our messages. It is very shameful that some people take it as a challenge to make sure we call up. We have already said it, that this sit at home will be reviewed. We said it, both in our press release and on the day I made the statement. I said, as time goes on, we are going to review this sit at home. I do not see the reason why people will take it as if it is there. We are talking about Biafra here. We are talking about the life of our people here. People are coming, talking rubbish, telling us, my daughter has NECO. ASU goes on strike for 1 year. When people have an exam, did you tell ASU that your daughter has to graduate in 1 year? People go into university to graduate in 4 years, they come out after 9 years. Doctors are presently on strike. People are dying. You don't call the doctors to return. Our people have no road to go to their homes. You don't call the governors to go and fix it. What you are fast to call is because your daughter have NECO. Because your daughter have NECO exam. For that reason, we have to call off the sit at home. Notwithstanding their friends, the leadership of IPOB will review the sit at home and put up other measures, if they need be, that we make sure we say, what does these people really want? What does Igbo people want? The governors, you don't want us to have sit at home. You don't want us to have protest. You want us to just sit and wait for you to go and negotiate the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did you negotiate his release the first time? Did you? Everybody come come to promise us, I will buy you this, I will go to negotiate Nnamdi Kanu to come out. You come here to talk. You think you are talking to kids? We should know that this is a freedom fighting movement. Anything that we can do to hurt our enemies as they are doing to us, we must do it. Are you happy that our leader is in their hands? Most of you are out there castigating the leadership of this struggle. That how they sold the leader. Most of you was on air talking rubbish, calling us names, threatening our lives. But I'm not going to go into that, because our duty is to make sure IPOB family remains united, remain the same, because the enemy wants us to divert. But the day will come, those who knew what happened to our leader, we will mention their name on air, and their friends will tear them alive. Nothing will stop us to mention those who have pre-information that our leader was being held and they hide it. They told us that he was okay, he was praying. The day will come, we will mention it on air. Then those people and their friends will go to sort out their issues. What they knew about the extra rendition of our leader. This nonsense has to stop. This struggle is not about family. Jesus Christ was having brothers and sisters, and he found none of them worthy to be any of his disciples. We are not here because you are a brother to our leader, you are a brother to me, you are a sister to my uncle, you are this and you are that. We are not here for that. This struggle, people have died. Thousands of our people have died. As we are speaking right now, people are being killed. The governors are giving the army, the police, green light to kidnap our people. Presently, they are kidnapping women and children. And they come in the back to tell us, to advise us what to do. This is why our leader used to insult them, because they are horrible individuals. Deception is their watchword. People, they are killing our people. Look at it. Look at the Ohanes and Ndibo giving an award to the military for a job well done in the southeast. The following day, Amnesty released a report of how the military have massacred our people, and he's working freely. I got to that man who put one day in a Biafra land. You went and called the military and gave them an award for bringing peace. The following day, Amnesty released a report, a worldwide report carried by all frontline media houses, how the military have massacred our people, the genocide they are committing. And some of you are there listening to these old fools. You threatening us with war. Israel has been fighting war since generation to generation. They are fighting war till today. Many countries are fighting war. There are Americans who fought in Vietnam. There are Americans who fought in Iraq. And there are new Americans now who are ready to fight. America has never stopped fighting war. Don't threaten us with war. If we die, another group of people. One thing you have to understand, this is ideology. You kill us, then we come again. That is how life is. We reincarnate, if you don't know. You kill us, we reincarnate and come again and continue the fight. It's a very simple something. And I will use this opportunity to thank that the Northern spokesperson, or who, that Abdulaziz. If they have started reasoning in this way, that means there is hope for everybody, because that is what our leader has been shouting. And I am happy. We encourage people like him to speak up more. Let them pursue the Senate. Let them come up. Let them come up. You have to understand that those people who are telling us everything, these people, let us go our separate ways. It does not stop us from doing business together. It will not stop us from traveling to each country if they like. Therefore, dear friends, I am saying today, the order remains that we will sit at home on Monday, and after that, the leadership will look into it and review it and find more other alternatives that will strengthen this struggle. We cannot be called and promise anything. If you are interested to solve this problem, the leadership of IPOB is there. But if you think you are undermining the leadership of IPOB, you will know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has set up a structure. A structure he knows that nobody can be able to undo the structure. You will run around, you will write, like he said, if I got sick for 1 week, then you will rest. And the more you people delay, the more it will be more bad for you people. Because for us, we have nothing to lose. You think we are, most of us are not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who will come to talk to you or listen to you. We are thinking one way, freedom is the only way we reason. And if you think you will be a hindrance on our way, we will cut you down. If you are that person who will stop Biafra not to come, we will remove you on the way. There is no two ways about it. Because people have died. People did not die because of politics. Our people did not die because of protest for corruption. Our people did not die because of, they died because of, they are talking about their freedom. Mazi Jonathan, today I was speaking to one of our brothers that was released from Suleja, one of those people that were arrested in Obibo. I asked him a question. I said to him, I said, where did they capture you people? He said, we are near our home, standing and talking. The military, they just dropped that place. He was speaking with his friends. They said, oh, you be Igbo, una be Igbo. You understand me? Una won't defy this. This is how they carried all of them, packed all of them. Since November last year till now. How many Igbo leaders we have been shouting, inter-society have been shouting? How many? He said many people died. They cannot remember. You dare not talk. If you say, sir, I didn't do anything, what you will receive is a beating of your life. If you want to explain yourself, you will get a beating of your life. For completely November till now, none of them was able to explain, because the moment you want to explain, sir, I'm standing in front, you will get a beating, you will be beat beyond repair. That is why 5 people died in that place. From beating, from torture from the military. You dare not say, I am innocent. Besides, when they arrested them, they were just saying because they were Igbo. Oh, you guys are Igbo. And if you look at all the people they lifted from Obibo, all are Igbos. They were profiled. That is the handwork of Yeso Wike. Let me make one thing very clear. If you like, be in good relationship with our leader, be in good relationship with me, be in good relationship with HOD. Anybody who has committed this atrocity against our people is the enemy of the Biafran people. Because we will make it and make it very clear that even if we are not there, Biafrans, this is your enemy and he's your enemy for life. That is how life is. And that is how an institution runs. I cannot allow anybody to come inside this struggle to try to make this our leader, the leadership, the supreme head of this movement, and the leadership of IPOB. We have to build this institution so that when we have gone, our children will come and say, yes, this is the institution that fought for our freedom. And we are making it very clear today. If those governors, let me make it very clear, we don't care. You can go to threaten us, you can say anything, but our words is our soul, is our life. We are making it very clear. Go to the DSS. Let us assume what happened in Kenya, that the leadership did not understand, and they were deceived by those who knew. But now that we know where our leader is, in the DSS custody, we have to make sure that our eyes is on him, because since he was arrested, none of the governors are talking. Look at Obasanjo. Everybody saw. Obasanjo did not go to Benin Republic in the night. He didn't go to speak for Sunday Igboho in the night. He went openly to go to canvass for the release of Sunday Igboho, or to grant him asylum. He didn't tell the people, oh, we are doing something about it. Because these stupid governors will come out. They tell us, oh, in the night, they are sweeping and arresting IPOB members over the night. When they sweep you finish, they have waka. That is what they are doing. From Mugweli to Devomahe, to Obiano, to Hope Uzodema, to Okezi Azu. This is what they are doing. Every day they are arresting IPOB members, killing many of them. Some of you may not know. These are your brothers. We have to fight for them. They cannot kill our people and come in our presence and tell us it is the Nigerian police. It is Ebubagu is killing our people in Ebonyi State. Many IPOB members are in the jail. Therefore, Mike cannot tell us he don't know about. He commissioned Ebubagu. Therefore, he commissioned Ebubagu. Ebubagu is going to the house of IPOB members, picking IPOB members and be killing. They have undermined the IPOB structure in Ebonyi State. And therefore, Mahi will come out to tell us that this radio. They can deceive who they can deceive. If you go, they give you a peanut. You think because of that you can come to sell this struggle. You are a daydreamer. Our people have died. Men have died. Look at what happened in Enugu. Look at what happened in Ebonyi. I think everybody saw the video of the Fulanis talking how they are coming to take Ebonyi. Fulanis from Niger. Yesterday night, ESM was battling a bandit, Fulani bandit that came in from Benue State. If not ESM by now, you would have heard that people have been massacred in Ebonyi State. And somebody will come be telling us nonsense. If not ESM, to support ESM, people will be running around trying to disrupt the finance for ESM to protect the land. And I'm using this opportunity to tell people, once again, the HOD have announced the official account on air how to support this struggle. And that is the order. It stands and it stands. If you say that the HOD is wrong or the leadership is wrong, you wait, report to our leader so that he will, whenever our leader come out, let him expel HOD and expel the leadership for doing something wrong. You cannot hold us on ransom. They say desperate diseases require desperate remedies. We're in a very desperate situation where our people on a daily basis, how they are destroying our homes, killing people. You talk about business. Which business are you making? Business. Which business? You telling us in the wheelbarrow, in the conductor, in the keke riders, what are they going to do? Okay, Zipazu went the other day to give 5,000 to keke people in Aba. In Onitsha, they are not have given men market people. They were releasing bell today. Say market will be no problem. You can do anything. But remember, if you come out, we see you. People will see you. If you don't pay on Monday, you pay another day. We are traders. We are traders. Look at Biafra land. What is in that land? What is in our land? No road, nothing. Because in Azwaya, because you are buying and selling. Tomorrow they will come and burn that to your shop, and you come back and say people from the village are attacking you. Look at the people in Lagos, how they are treating them. Look at the people in the north, burning their shops every now and then. Every day you tell us in Azwaya, as if who knows what. Show me the buildings you have. Show me the things we have in Biafra land that can make you proud in Azwaya. This is how you continue to suffer till you die. You don't know there is a better life more than the life you are living. And what we need from you is just ordinary sacrifice. Sit at home so that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we can put a pressure on this government so that he can be released. Come to tell us in Azwaya, in Akawibaro, in Abakeke, in Biafra land. Cambridge. You're telling us to stop the sit at home because your daughter is taking Neko. Deputy HOD, I would like to stop here. And once again, I will tell Biafrans On Monday, like we said, it is sit at home. And the leadership will look into it. It is you people that called for it. You people mandated the leadership to do something because of the extraordinary rendition of our leader. We are not going to keep silent. We have 1,100 ways we are going to dismantle this government. If they like, let them hold our leader. They will see more tough strategies, more tough actions against them. And it is better they leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or everybody will face the consequences. Thank you, Mazi Tony Nzurumike, and thank you, Mazi Chinedu, for giving me this opportunity to speak to our people this evening. May Chukwu Kadama bless every one of you.
I think something from sister, I don't know, but I am on the platform, and all right, thank you so much. I just wanna thank the last speaker, Mazi Woru, for that very delivery. I think he had a lot of points to make, and we are very thankful for that. I'm going to quickly go to African Rep, Mazi Tarinemi. I don't know, I would prefer you speak in your language. We are missing it. We are missing that. I want you to speak in your language. Greet our brethren in the creek, in the riverine areas, and in your place, in your local language. Thank you very much.
The African Rep, by the special grace of Samara Tukukika Abiyama. And I want to first of all thank the Deputy HOD here present for this opportunity, and also our hosts for this opportunity to speak to Biafrans all over the world, and mostly Biafrans in Biafra land. It is a pity that for many generations now, our people have been suffering, and on many fronts we have been fighting. Is it the era of King Jaja of Obo? Is it the era of the Ekumeku warriors, or the era of the brass warriors under King Koko? Up until the recent time when Nigeria declared a genocidal war, since the white men came to our land, after they have been buying us as slaves from some foolish people that were selling our people to white men. These people were buying us just as these politicians of today are doing. They are selling us, they are selling our people, selling our children for these people to have their free day. That was how some foolish ones in the ancient times were also selling our people. When the white men bought us for many years, a particular time they decided to come and own our land. And they came, and the few that resisted were crushed, and they owned our land. Today, in the 1960 in the 50s, when some people were agitating for freedom, some thought they were agitating for freedom, but they did not know that what they would be given was only a local rule. You know, there's a difference between freedom and local rule. Britain gave the zoo local rule in 1960. They said that there is freedom, but no, it is local rule. And in that local rule, they made Fulani they made Fulani to be the people that will be managing their estate for them. The story goes on and on up until when we fought and many of our people are killed. Until today, the killings never stopped. We were killed in the hinterland, we were killed in the coast. The same measure that is measured in the coast is the same measure that is measured in the hinterland. The same way people are being killed in Enugu, in Ebonyi, in Imo, is the same way people are being killed in Rivers, in Bayelsa, in Delta. When you talk, some foolish people, mostly in the coast, will tell you, we are not Biafran, we are not Biafran. You are Biafran, provided you are in the coast or in the hinterland, or you are from the coast, from a community in the coast where Nigeria called South. You are a Biafran, and until you realize that fact, you will be killed like fowl. And on this note, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has sacrificed his life, he has sacrificed his time, he has sacrificed his youth. When our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started this movement, even though his age has gone quite far, his looks were like that of a man in his 20s, because Elohim blessed him with youth. But because of this movement, in just few years, the man has become old. That is to tell you how much of his time he puts into this movement. He doesn't have time for himself. He doesn't have time for his family. In fact, his family is not even secondary. Biafra is primary to him, Biafra is secondary, maybe his family is even tertiary. And his wife understands it. He has sacrificed everything that he has, everything about him. He has sacrificed to ensure that our people from the hinterland to the coast have freedom. And right now, he is in detention. And because he's in detention, the Directorate of State decided that we must do something that the zoo will feel. And what you must understand is that when you sit at home on Monday, that money that the zoo is making as a result of that money the zoo is making in Biafra land, when you stay in your houses, they will not make that money. Money is the reason the zoo is won. Money is the reason people want to kill to retain their offices in the zoo. Money is the reason the soldiers are going to your communities to kill you. Money is the reason the police will kill you when you come out on the streets to protest. It is because of money. Nobody loves the zoo called Nigeria, because nobody is a Nigerian. Nobody is patriotic in the zoo called Nigeria, because nobody is a Nigerian. Nigeria is a fiction that is only real on paper and documents. It is not real in the hearts of people. Nigeria is not real in the hearts of people. So when you see people do things for Nigeria, what inspires them is money. And how can you frustrate that inspiration is by cutting money off. If you can cut money off, then you will see with time that these people that are sponsored to come and kill you, they will begin to withdraw. All their terrorist organizations that they sponsor is because they make money from Biafra land. We are the fuel of the people. We are the fuel to the vehicles that drive to our land to kill us. We are the fuel. We are the bullets in the guns that kill us. We are the source. What is on our land is the source of what is used to kill us. It is what is on our land. That is the reason Britain do not want to say anything concerning the state of our leader. What is on our land is the reason Britain organized with the saboteurs on our land and with the Fulani and with Kenya to hold our leader and keep him where he is. If we can sit at home, which is the beginning of the things that we are going to do to frustrate the system called the zoo, because without Biafra resources and Biafra money and Biafra sweat, because when you go out, when you do your business, yes, you are feeding yourself, but you are feeding the zoo more than you are feeding yourself. You pay tax. You don't only pay tax. You pay police on the road, and every form of business that you do, everything that you do, you are giving them money. For every money that you give to the zoo, you are helping them to terrorize you. So if you want to remain alive and if you want to have your freedom, the easiest thing to do is to sit in your houses and deny them money for Mondays. Deny your oppressors money for Mondays. On every Monday, they are not going to have that money. And it is going to destabilize the economy for the whole week. And the next Monday, we are returning with the same thing. If you are able to do this, if we pull this out every Monday, I tell you in 3 weeks, if we maintain it in 3 weeks, you will see that the zoo will begin to run helter-skelter and be looking for ways to release our leader. If before that 3 weeks, they have not even released him. And our condition is simple. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released without any condition. They are holding him there. It's a crime already. And the world is quiet. Why is the world quiet? Some people say the world is watching. The world is watching, but the world is quiet. Why is the world quiet? The world is quiet because the world is making money from our land. The world is making money from the zoo. The zoo is bribing the people that will talk in the world. You know, it's not everybody that talks in this world and things will change. There are certain people, there are certain nations, there are certain countries, there are certain personalities. And the zoo know these people, these strategic people. So they go to them and they bribe them. They bribe these people and they bribe these nations. They give them oil for free. they give them things so that they would not talk. And when the people do not talk, you will be doing all you are doing. If you go out in the streets to protest, they will kill you, and still nobody will talk. Abba Kyari is a criminal, confirmed criminal. They want to follow every detail before they will rendition him to the United States to face trial. If at all they will do it. He's a criminal. The evidences are clear. By right, this is what they are supposed to do. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime. The only thing that he said is referendum, which the zoo claims to be a democratic nation. He said, give us referendum. And the world is quiet. He's a citizen of Britain. Britain is quiet. And they are pretending as if it is not their business. The best thing that we can do. Yes, we have ESN. I thank God for ESN. ESN is doing a whole lot of work. Very, very good work. Most especially what they did recently, is it today or so, as they chased these Fulani terrorists away from our land. They are doing massive work. They chase them away at Enugu. But all of these things will not mean anything to the zoo and to those that are oppressing us and terrorizing us. No matter how many terrorists you kill in your land, they will still bring in more. We will see, this process will just continue to go on and on until they will not be able to pay, until they will not be able to sponsor. And if you sit at home, that is the beginning of economic strangulation. There must be economic strangulation of the zoo, and the beginning of that is for you to stay in your houses, locked down, closed Mondays, for you to stay in your houses, not go anywhere, and plan yourself. This is very simple. So as an individual, you can plan yourself, plan your family, ensure you have food. You still have tomorrow. Today is gone. You still have tomorrow. You can go to the market. There are people that still sell on Sundays after service. Or if you sell, you go to your shop, sell, make enough money, buy enough food, so that on Monday you have no reason. If you need fuel, buy your fuel, stay in your houses, put on your generator, watch TV, enjoy yourself, follow the news until that day is over, and on Tuesday you go about your normal work. This is very simple. It is a sacrifice we must all pay. Each and every one of us must pay the sacrifice of staying in the house on Monday. It doesn't matter whether you are Igbo, whether you are Izo, whether you are Sekiri, whether you are Ogoni, whether you are Ibibio, whether you are Efik, whether you are Urobo, whether you are Isoko, whether you are Isha. It doesn't matter where you are from. What matters is that the man that is standing in for you, the face of our struggle right now as it is, the man that is standing in and trying to do that has given his best and the whole of his life and his time and everything, he has virtually given Biafra his youth, the strength of his youth. That man is in detention, and that man must be released unconditionally. That man must be released, and until that man is released, until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, we are not going to stop. And for those that are complaining and talking all of that, all those politicians and those blood-sucking demons that think that they can romance our feelings so that they can go back to their slave masters, the Fulani, and tell them that, oh, don't worry, we have them under control. Because this is what one of them said. They said that, what's this foolish man's name? Senator Ngige. Senator Ngige said that now that they have Buhari, as he called it, that he wants peace in the country, and now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is as the head, that everywhere is now calm, blah 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 blah. This is the mindset of every one of them. Until they do otherwise, this thing will not change. Until they go there and pressure the government to release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this movement will only, this thing that we are doing will only get worse. Other things will follow. This Monday lockdown will not stop, and other things will be added to it. Until they do what is right and our leader is released, this one will not stop, and other measures will be added to it. We assure them of that. Other measures will be added to it, and until our leader is released and referendum given, we are not going to stop. We are going to continue to do more until there is no economy in the zoo, until there is no money to pay them anymore, because they are doing all this because of the money that they embezzle out of the zoo, which is gotten from our land. Until there is no money to give them facts for them to enjoy with their girlfriends and their children and to live flamboyant lives as they do, until that money no longer comes and there is hunger everywhere, including in the presidency, we are not going to stop. Thank you very much, my superior Mazi Tony Zurumike and Mazi Jonathan, for this opportunity to speak to Biafrans and to Biafrans worldwide. Thank you very much. And I want to say that you should do everything you can, obey the leadership of the DOS, obey the instructions that comes from the DOS, and Biafra will be restored. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for that delivery. I think it has reached home. This microphone at this juncture will be extended to the European rep in the person of Mazi. Austin Abayim, please go ahead, Mazi, if you are available.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Zurumike. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Yes, you are, loud and clear. Mazi, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Deputy HOD. Thank you also, Mazi Jonathan, for anchoring this program and for all you have been doing to disseminate the message that we have for Biafrans on a daily basis. Thank you to all of the radio presenters, all my European national coordinators, zonal coordinators, and of course all the IPOB family members in Europe and worldwide. My name is Austin Abanyim. I come from Amike. Amike is in all province of Biafra land, and I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the position of European rep and member of Directorate of State. There is another opportunity for the DOS to come on air to talk to our people by way of educating them, by way of setting the record straight. There are a lot of rumors flying over there, out there in the social media, and with the intention to, deceive and mislead our people. So we are promised to coming on air from time to time to give directives and clear the air, so that our people may get the proper information that will guide their lives, in their decision making. So I want to pray that our leader, wherever he is, Chukwu Okiabiyama, will continue to shield him as he shielded Daniel in the lion's den, so he will shield Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu has made him his refuge and fortress. Nnamdi Kanu has professed the name of the Lord. He has worshipped him in private and in public, and for that, Chukwu Okiabiyama will never abandon his own, because his name shall never be shamed. So we know that he is in a safe hand. And if the zoo government thought that when they hold Nnamdi Kanu that they are going to have peace, then I would tell them that they are hallucinating, because Nnamdi Kanu is the only one that will speak to Biafrans and they will listen. We are going to unleash mayhem to the zoo if they continue to detain our leader in this manner, because he has been kidnapped and extraordinary renditioned to Nigeria, a country that he has denounced his citizenship many years ago. This is a crime, a very international crime that they are trying to sweep under the carpet. Let me just say this. Our people, our Biafran people, before the white man came, we have no police, we have no prisons, but our democracy was one of a kind. We had a very good society. We have what we call Ebeberugobere, Ofonogu. That has been our watchword, and that kept our land intact. Since after the colony, they started with the warrant chiefs, those who came to destroy what our ancestors had set in place to guide our people, to guide the society. After the warrant chiefs, our governors are now being used as warrant chiefs by the caliphate to destroy what is left of our culture and of our heritage. The people we call political elites are defiled men, completely defiled by the Janjaweed. They are no more men. You don't call them men, because men are those who can speak and they are being listened to. These people can never go to the Fulani and tell them something and they will listen, because they are like women. Women are even better than them, because we have women in Europe who are doing well. We have women all over the world in IPOB who are propelling this struggle and doing a lot of work to make things better for our people. These governors, these political elites are not men, and they are not even women. They are below women in that standard. They have been, kind of Fulanized in the feudal system of the Fulanis, that they are trying to bring this to Biafra land. Imagine that you, after graduation in Biafra land, you become an almajiri begging for food. This is the system that they are practicing in the north that they want to bring to the east. And then where you have few rich people who are controlling the poor masses and doing whatever they like with them. And to this we say, no, it's not going to happen in our land. We have to go back to where we were and how we were before the white man came. We had a very good society where we have our culture and our system of government that worked for us. So all these political elites, if you think that you can hold our leader and then you come to romance with us, that we are going to keep calm, that's not going to happen. You are hallucinating, because the worst is coming your way. If our leader is not released unconditionally, because you still have 24 hours to do that. You still have 24 hours before we enter Monday. If our leader is not released, the sit at home will going to take place, after which we are going to review it, because all we want is to do something that will hurt the zoo economically and otherwise, not our people. We have the best interests of our people at heart. For that reason, We are in the Directorate of State. We are going to review everything at home, the impact whatsoever it has on the zoo economy and the individual people in our Biafra land, and see what we are going to do to make sure that only the zoo government will suffer all our steps, all our actions, both economically and otherwise. Our leader remains in detention, illegally detained. Maybe they'll be hoping that he'll be there so that they can do their election. We want to tell them that it's a lie. You must be hallucinating if you want to keep our leader there so that you can organize your election in Anambra or wherever you want to do election. There will be no election. Our leader has given us that instruction. He set up IPOB structure and this command and control that we have that nobody else can penetrate. You can't. And people in the DOS are handpicked to do this work. We are from every part of Biafra land, and when we put our heads together, things begin to happen. So if you are thinking that you are going to do your elections, keeping our leader in detention, there is not something like that. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because only our leader's freedom can guarantee you your election. When he comes out, he may be the one to ask you to do your election. But so since he's in detention illegally, we are going to make sure that you're not going to have that election. That is a promise, not a threat. We are telling our people to be law-abiding, follow the instruction coming from the DOS, because that is the only governing body of IPOB at the moment until our leader is released. We are going to keep coming on air to give you guidelines, and be rest assured that we have your best interests at heart. We are not here to punish you economically because we already have been punished enough. More than 5 million of us were slaughtered during the genocidal war of 1967 to 70, and since after the war, the extraordinary extrajudicial killing of our people has not stopped. They have been killing our people systematically, especially the male gender, to make sure that we don't have male gender to fight for us in times of another war. Chukwuabiama being who he is, we are the most populous when it comes to all the ethnic units in Nigeria, in that contraption called Nigeria. Biafra remains the largest group ever. So the more you kill us, the more we multiply. And bearing in mind that Biafra agitation is an ideology, let it get into your dome skull that we are not going to give up, come what may. We are ready to fight 200 years to come because we are represented all over the world. Those who are funding this movement are not politicians, they are not corrupt people, they are ordinary people who have seen the light in wherever they are in the diaspora, that there's a better life than what you are giving them in the zoo there. And that better life is what we plan to bring home to our people, that there will be a kind of decency, that our God-given talents and intellectual properties we brought to bear to build a civilization to our people and to the world to see that black people can do something extraordinary, especially those who have traveled out of the zoo. We have learned something in many countries where we have been, where we lived. We have seen how democracy works. We have been a part of that. Our people have been instrumental in building all the civilized countries we are seeing today. We are working, we are helping the economy, we are paying our taxes. We have learned a lot from the system that we want to bring back to Biafra land and build even a better civilization for our people to have a kind of semblance of good life, and they will be treated like human beings all over the world. Because at the moment, because of the political situation in Nigeria and Africa in general, we are not being treated as human beings in many countries where we found ourselves because of the zoo government. So that's why we have come this night to inform you, Biafrans, that this generation of Biafrans, this IPOP that you're looking at, we are not going to bequeath the same hopeless political system of servitude and brigandage to the next generation. This generation of Biafrans are going to restore Biafra and ensure that our children and children's children will have a better life than we all have here at the moment. So please sit at home on Monday if our leader is not released tomorrow, being Sunday, the 8th of August. On the 9th, we are going to start with the sit at home. And as I said already at the beginning, and as Mazi already reiterated, the DOS is going to review the sit at home to see the impact it's having on our people, whether positive or negative, and then we can look for alternative ways to punish the zoo government economically and politically until they are brought to their knees and let our leader free. Thank you so much, Mazi Nzurumike. Thank you, Mas Jonathan, for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Biafrans all over the world. I remain Mazi Austin Abaim, the European rep and member of Directorate of State, standing by. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for that. Yes, words of wisdom. The messages have been received. Of course, at this juncture, the time is heading towards to 0 from here, and we'll be rounding up. I just want to reiterate that the idea of a review is something we have on the table. All we want Biafrans to do is just observe this very Monday, coming up Monday, and take it very seriously. We need to deliver. And then after that, there will be a review in order to find better ways, or much better to adopt the best way forward. But this very Monday is stipulated, is out there. We are all going to observe. We just want to encourage you to do the needful, and because at the end of the day, it is in the best interest of all of us. Like I said before, is an art of resistance, because you cannot sit down and do nothing when everybody is almost being slaughtered. We are not going to start rising up when we are reduced to only one man standing in the whole of Biafra land. We all just want to stand up at the same time as earlier as possible, and that is now, not tomorrow, now. The whole next thing we need to also make sure is that we do what we're asked to do. This is very, very important. Whatever you're asked to do, please do not hesitate, do not discuss, do not object. Our command and control, obey before complaint, is sacrosanct. That remains because it was already ordained in heaven and handed over to our leader for us to adopt, and that is the backbone, what we call Fosfodista, that guides us, that keeps us standing. We need it. It is what we need as our modus operandi. That should be adopted, that should be respected. For those of all head of departments, if you have not been reporting to HOD, please make sure going forward, in the physical absence of a leader, the person to report to is our HOD. If you are head of finance, if you are head of media, if you are head of welfare, if you are a head of medical, if you are head of legal, everybody, no exemption, you have to be reporting to the HOD directly, as it is. That is the way to go. That is the way to go. So please, anybody that fails to do that is unnecessarily, being a maniac. And pyromaniacs are not going to be entertained, no incendiary of any sort whatsoever at this juncture will be accepted in this very movement. We don't want, if you don't not ready to be humble and do the needful, you have the door open for you to step aside. As simple as that. So at this juncture, I will say to Mazi Jonathan that those who have not spoken will speak at the next round of our usual gathering. We're going to get back on this very platform once again next week and shall be addressing our people. So for those who have not spoken, you are going to do so. And like one of our members said, the election should be forgotten if you are not going to deliver our leader. If you are not going to release him, deliver him out of that shackles of the enemies, then you can as well forget about dreaming about any election. Thank you, Mazi. And of course, as our leader will all say, that we are here on Radio Biafra, which is our temple and temple of Chukwuka Abiyama. Radio Biafra is where we worship, and Biafra, of course, is our religion. And therefore, Chukwuka Abiyama is our God. We all accept this as it is, and that is just the gospel truth. And therefore, Mazi, microphone will get back to you, Mazi Jonathan, as a way of roundup, and for me, and then from here, on behalf of these very, very great people of indigenous people of Biafra, on the platform of the Directorate of State, I will say good evening from here. Thank you so much. Mazi, microphone back to you, Mazi Jonathan.
Thank you, Mazi Zurumike, and other members of the Directorate of States. You know, I promise our people, I don't know, to make, to open lines, to pick, even if one or two calls, I don't know. I know that the time is fast spent, but I don't know. I wanted to open the line so that you will listen to our people directly. How do you see that?
Yes, Maz, we will give time and entertain some number of questions as much as we can. Maz, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Biafrans all over the world, this is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. We are live and direct today, being the 7th day of August 2021, which is being Saturday. Remember, we are here directly with the members of the Directorate of States. Therefore, please, you can call our lines. I will take just few calls, just very few, because the time is fast spent in Biafra land. Our line you can call +1, that is direct line, +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Also, you can call on WhatsApp line, WhatsApp and Signal line, which is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Any call, please, I will restrict you to 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I say 2 minutes, please. I have a caller on direct line. No, it's off. I pick it and it is off. Another caller on direct line is off. I have a caller on Signal. Let me pick this call on Signal before going to WhatsApp line. Which caller on Signal? Caller on Signal, are you there? Please, welcome to the program. Please, you have just 2 minutes to either ask your question or make your contribution, please. Can you hear me, caller on Signal?
Yes, Mazi, good evening, sir. My My name is Chidebere. My contribution to this thing is to the discussion this night is that they did well. The US, they did well. All the people that spoke today, they spoke very well. But what I want to advise, I want to encourage them to tell them that whatever they are saying, we all in Aba here, in everywhere, accepted it. We encourage them to keep on doing whatever they are doing. Nobody is disobeying them. Everybody will obey them. Tell Mazi Samoru that
they are listening to you direct. They are hearing what you're saying. Please.
Okay, we all will obey them because what they are doing is making our heart to stand firm. What they are doing now is encouraging us all. Tell Mazi Samoru that
they are listening to you direct. They are hearing what you're saying. Please.
Okay, we all will obey them because what they are doing is making our heart to stand firm. What they are doing now is encouraging us all. Tell Mazi Samoru that
they are listening to you direct. They are hearing what you're saying. Please.
Okay, we all will obey them because what they are doing is making our heart to stand firm. What they are doing now is encouraging us all. We are tell Mazi Samoru that
they are.
Good evening to you. Good evening to all Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Members of the Directorate of State, we appreciate you. If people have done well, it's a good thing, and we expect that routinely, like this, you come to address Biafrans because just like you people rightly say, you people are the face of the struggle we're seeing now in the absence of our leader, and we must compare the enemy to release our leader. We are not having any trial in any place. You cannot go and rendition abduct our leader illegally from another country. Say you are having trial. What is the trial? Anybody, because this Biafran politician has learned to always speak. And when they will speak, their whatever they are going to say will be against anything that IPB we do in order to bring our people out of the quagmire. And this has gone further to prove that these people are nothing but stooges. That is what they are. Everybody is seeing what is happening, just like they rightly say. We will target for a while. Nothing they don't have, and they kept on looting our resources and sponsoring these efulefus and all that. We should be reviewing this lockdown after this Monday. The outcome of this lockdown, because to be honest with you, every Biafran, every reasonable Biafran, whether they are IPOB or no IPOB member, they believe in what we are doing and they know that is the right thing. There's no any other way you can do it. One day I read Charles Obu article where he said they were wrong because all the while they have been writing what IPOB is doing is not the right way and all that. That they were wrong. Even the elders, the politicians were wrong. Nnamdi has been right all along. Because they don't know, they were thinking they can be able to make any change in Nigeria in their crooked political ways, which never amounted to anything or counted as long as.
Mazi, Pastor Jack, please round up.
So in other words, we will sit at home and everybody will join us to sit at home. Any person coming aside to do anything, whatsoever thing the zoo Janjaweed terrorists do to you, you are on your own. Thank you very much and God bless you from us.
Thank you. We are only receiving vote of thanks. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go on. You have 2 minutes. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you.
Please go on. You have 2 minutes, please. Go on. Because the DOS, they are listening direct. Go on.
I'm thanking all the DOS. I think all what they said are all welcomed. I also want to comment in those criminals in government house claiming to be governors and Ohanese. How they are begging, they are sharing wheelbarrow pushers' money and the conductors and the keke riders' money to go to their business. I begin to wonder, it's funny where your enemy is dashing you money, begging you to go to your business. Even if I am keke rider and a barrow pusher, I will know that this money they are giving to me, that is not money, it's dangerous. How can somebody during the NSARS, during the COVID-19, they lock people inside the house without anything, without any plan, and people are dying hunger inside the house. Even the EU see it far away, and the UN, and bring palliative to people for them to give to the people they lock inside home without food. They don't have even the mind to give the people those food. They hold those food and keep people hunger. And now the same people are dashing you money to go and enjoy yourself. Don't you know that that is evil? That is poison. It's not money. It's just like David and Potiphar. When David is begging Potiphar to come and sit with him in the table and drink, and Potiphar told him no, that he's too big to drink with him, ordinary man like him. How can I be drinking with you, a whole David? And David is okay. Well, you are a good fighter.
Mazi, please round up. You have surpassed your 2 minutes. Please
Okay.
round up.
So-
round up, please.
So that is I just explaining how the money they are sharing to people not to go out look like. And they're encouraging our people, not even if they take the money, on Monday let everybody sit at home for we to achieve our goal.
Thank you.
This is what I want to contribute. Thank you and God bless you.
And you too. Thank you. Caller on signal. Hold on. I want to pick calls from Biafra land through direct call. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? No, it's gone. Then caller on signal, please. Welcome to the program. Caller on signal, please. 2 minutes,
thank
please.
you. Okay, Mazi, I hope you're hearing me very well.
The whole world is
listening.
listening, hearing you, including the DOS, please.
Thank you so much, my brother. My name is Mazi Chukwudi. Mazi Chukwudi hail from Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I have a question, and this question was deriving from Mazi Jonathan's program, and this question I want to throw it to the DOS this evening.
Go on, please.
And the same, yes, and the question also the same question came up in one of the interviews they were asking one of our lawyers in America. For how long? Our DOS deputy head of DOS. For how long will our politicians allow our people to be killed before we set an example with some of them that are leading this Fulani Janjaweed to the genocide of our people? Because that's where it concerns me much.
Okay, please.
And
I think just hold on. He's hearing you. Mazi Zumike, I think you have what he's asked, please.
Yes, thank you for that very $1 million question. It is a legitimate question. It is a question for the people. And by the way, a question by the people. And we the people are responding and saying, these guys are not representing us, they are representing the Fulani hegemony. They are there abating and assisting the killing, the genocide of their own people. And we are saying how long? And I'm saying not too long. We are no longer going to accept it from now onwards. We are not going to accept it if they are not there to serve as the chief security officer of the states, protecting our people, lives and property, be men and stand on their feet. Then of course the cause has to take care of itself. That is the way I'll put it. Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you. Go ahead with the next question.
Thank you so much. That leads me to my second question. My second question is, Governor of Abia State just released a statement, and that fool was saying that our leader John Bell and our leader, they are monitoring our leaders called trial, and he also defied the law and defied the statement that comes from the head of DOS by going around paying money for people to ride keke or wherever in Biafra land. What are we going to do to curtail those people who are willing to take this money and come out and sacrifice themselves, so that they can know that this is coming directly from DOS, that if they come out, they are not going to hold anybody responsible? What are we going to do to tell these people that have been listening to us but decided to go collect money that have been killing us? Because we noticed that the only thing that have not worked in Biafra land for many years is collecting money and selling our people. When it happened to Fulani people, they go the next day, it's Emir, and our kings and queens and chiefs are there doing the same thing, collecting money, pointing IPOB members, and they are still working out there. They are still working free. They believe there's nothing happening, and they also, the more we leave them to go around collecting money, pointing our members, going to the streets when the others have given statements, the more they recruit themselves. What are we going to do to these people? I know it's almost the same with the first one, but that is the two pertinent questions that have been disturbing me over the time. Thank you so much, Mazi Chinedu. I will hang up and
thank you. Just hang up and listen. Mazi Nzumike, please. I hope you had the question is also related, but do you have anything to say about it?
Yes, thank you so much. One more reasonable question. One has to do with gullibility of people, some of them, of course, and of course the Lucifer themselves, who are governors trying to, as usual, buy the minds of the people with chicken feed. What they are buying is the freedom of the people. Those people have to understand that anything they collect from these politicians means living in perpetuity in terms of bondage. And the question would be, what will benefit you in this bondage you live in? Your life is not getting better. Last year was better than this year. This year is going to be better than next year. It can always be wrong. It can always be worse. And the idea that the money they give to people is to somehow buy their minds, is also to remind the people, by the way, that this money or these monies are blood monies. These monies are blood monies, and by the way, is the money of the people. So if you collect any money from any politicians by any way because of hunger, do bear in mind that that money doesn't belong to that politician. Bag it in your pocket, stay home on Monday. Do not, because of any little a cup of garlic money, and they try to somehow violate this very conditions placed for Monday. We are all to abide by it. We are all to stick to it. The money given to you is just like during election. They give you money, they give you all that, but these are your own money, it belongs to you. It doesn't mean you should go and vote for that person. That's just the same way here. So, and of course, the saboteurs, you know the situation you find yourself. If you are pointing fingers at Biafrans, you will have yourself to blame, because this is no time for massage. You know what the time is. The time is up. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. I have a caller, Mazi, and I'm telling you that everywhere is possible, but I will take a few more calls before we call it a quit. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program. Please go on. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I want to say thank you so much, DOS, for this great work you people are doing in absence of our able leader, Nnamdi Kanu. First of all, I'm Ana Yokapo. I'm calling from Indonesia, and I'm from other state, Arochukwu, precisely in Biafra land. Biafrans, I want to use this opportunity to ask each and every one of us to follow this instruction given by DOS, because what DOS are doing is the betterment of for the release of our able Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for the good work he has been doing for us. He is doing this good work for us to be free. from this bondage of the zoo. So the simple instruction they gave to us is to sit at home. Please, I ask you to sit at home. Monday can never do you anything in your life. Sit at home, because sitting at home means to cripple the economy of zoo. To mount pressure on them, from mounting that pressure on them, will make them to release our able Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So please, Biafrans, let's follow this instruction and do as we said, as they said. Please.
Thank you, Mazi.
Because the problem we are having. Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
Has elapsed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
I have a caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the, no. You know, sometimes this direct line it crashes. Honestly speaking, because the volume of calls is too much. Only on WhatsApp now I have almost 400 and something missed calls. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on. Let me try to pick a caller on direct line. Whether I could? No, I couldn't. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Your question or your suggestion.
Evening.
You have just 2 minutes.
Good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening. My name is Ikem Patrick Dick. I just want to thank the Directorate of State. This is the best Directorate of State that IPOB have ever had from the inception of this struggle. And in fact, sometimes I sit back and I say, thank God that the Directorates of State have been cleaned up and men of honor being put in place before the temptation we find ourselves presently. Have we had some of the elements in the Directorate of State who were already tired? Had they still been in that position today, you know, it would have been another opening and another confusion for IPOB. But God, in His infinite mercy, did the job of the cleansing before we came to the stage we are today. So I want to say thank God. I want to encourage them. I will listen to Brother Mazi Chinasa Nworu, and we want to reassure the Director of State that IPOB, everybody is standing behind them. Instructions will be obeyed. Biafrans on the ground, the Biafra land knows who their enemies are.